my dear Aries. This is your love and spirituality reading for the month of September 2019 with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. We are soon entering into Virgo season, so remember to say happy birthday to all Virgos out there. And I will do a shorter 10 card spread instead of the usual 15. And if you like it, I might continue doing my generals in this fashion. I do this reading in the order of birthdays, which starts from Virgo. And in about 2 to 3 weeks time, I will take 2 days off work and do Libra season bonus love readings for the 8 signs that appreciate this general reading the most. So remember to hit that like button, and if you feel that you have the time, you can watch or click the ad, which financially frees up my time so I can do more of these readings for you. And as always, the reading apply to your sun, moon, rising sign and Venus, Vedic or tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And if you need more information after you have listened to this reading, you can turn to the bonus readings for Virgo season that is up, or general reading for August, or the pick a card readings on the first page of my channel. Click my little Queen of Cups icon and then scroll down a little on the first channel page. There you will see different readings that can clarify your situation. You can also seek out a personal reading. Go to my webpage www.queenofcupstarot.se. I have a new VIP package up for those of you that want to take a big jump in your personal and spiritual growth. And for this reading, I will use the 78 Tarot Mythical. It's a global art collaboration limited edition Tarot of the Legendary. Okay, so I will start shuffling your cards, and when I open your deck here, Aries, I see the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. These 2 cards came together in a reading I did recently, maybe for Aquarius or Capricorn, might be. So, okay, King of Cups and King of Pentacles. Kings are, it's like you have come to a certain level in your life where you have mastered your inside, your emotions and your body. So you have made them into a beautiful feng shui temple where you are okay with your feelings and you're okay with your body. Okay, so that's good. It's healthy, healing. Okay, so I call the divine with love and light. And here we have the 9 of Cups together with the King of Pentacles. So you're starting to satisfy yourself on kind of a spiritual, but also on a need-based level. What do you need to be happy? What do your body need right now? Does it need work, play, rest, fun, food? Okay, being taken care of. With 9, it's a Hermit together with the King of Pentacles. It's Capricorn, usually can be Taurus or Virgo as well. We had this King of Cups, that's Scorpio, Pisces or Cancer. And this is also Pisces energy. So it seems like you have created a beautiful own paradise for yourself inside yourself. It might, of course, also be that you have 9 of Cups is pointing to beautiful friendship, that you are in the relationship you should be, and that is, even if there might be things that's not satisfying you fully, the relationships still have a value for you and your spiritual growth connected to the Hermit. It's also a wish card. So I think you're starting to build up like a vision of what you want in life, and maybe are being able to ask your angels more of direction and to get the things you feel you need in your life to become more successful, to find your mission in life and complete it, and following your dreams, making you happy with doing more of the things that actually makes you happy in life. Okay. Where were I? I called the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we see the lovers together with 9 of cups. So it seems like your love life is kind of all right as well. But right now it seems like you're working through like the inside of yourself, 9 of cups, to be able to mirror beautiful relationships on the outside. When you have a beautiful relationship with yourself, you will have beautiful relationships on the outside of you as well. Okay. So some of you might meet someone because of this, like because of the work you have done internally. So I call the 6 elements, and here we have the 8 of cups together with the 9 of cups. So it also shows how you are moving away from the things that doesn't really fulfill you anymore and moving towards what is fulfilling for you. Sorry, I'm going to redirect the camera that I pushed around. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Aries viewers. So I want my dear Aries to have love in their lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Beautiful. Okay. So, I'm just going to tune in for a few seconds to you, Aries, and the energy of September for you. So, my dear Aries, this will be the new bottom of the deck, and we have 4 of cups. So, 4 of cups is... I think you have been forced to make choices, to have boundaries for yourself. So maybe before you had great love for people that didn't have great love for you back, and you were forced to kind of limit yourself and to have self-control enough to not continue giving love to these people. And it was to have better self-respect and take better care of you. But it was also a sad thing because fire signs wants to feel passion and wants to express themselves. So you don't want to show that you kind of don't care, but you had to do this because you took care of yourself, your inside, making your inside space into a beautiful place, and something needed to yield. So you had maybe sorted amongst friends and loved ones and have a little bit more distance to them, even if you still have love for them in their heart. So your life can feel a little bit more desert-like you had to say no to things that came with attachments, like with the devil card. And we love someone that's not good for us. So you had to make this choice and kind of say no to the things you felt that you need, but that didn't really make you happy. Okay. I'm getting sniffles suddenly. Okay, and this was in the old bottom, and we have a Queen of Pentacles, which is Virgo, which goes well with the 9 of Cups. So taking care of yourself, taking care of your body. It's like giving oxygen to yourself when an airplane have lost its oxygen content in the when on flight. And we need to give us the oxygen mask to ourselves first before we give it to anyone else. In other case, we will faint before we could help even anyone and even ourselves. So I'll put it here. This is your situation, Aries. And this is your challenge. This is how you deal with this challenge. This is your intuition. how you respond to your intuition. And this is what you need to relax and accept. And this is the next level you will come to after have worked through all this. So this reading calls the lifting bird. And I have added a section to it. And it's a result with 3 cards. So it's a little mini lifting bird that the whole overall picture will be a heart. So when you are in union with yourself, that's the main goal here. Okay, so this is your situation, and we have a 6 of Cups. So I think you have a little bit of longing for the people that you left behind, and it might feel counterproductive because the divine was asking you to take a big leap of faith and leave these people behind. But it was a necessary step to do so. And yes, you are longing for these people now. The next step might not be to go back into these relationships. It's more about working out why you had the pattern so that you attracted these kind of relationships in the first place. Because if you go back now without you have been doing this job with yourself, you will still attract the same thing from this poor person or these poor people. So they are going to have to continue behaving in a way that hurts you because that's what you're attracting. Okay, so what you need to do is to go back, past life regression, inner child work, childhood work, to clear out the patterns of old. So you're not doomed to repeat this. If we have a karma or a childhood trauma, sorry, I'm going to have to, so I don't sniffle too much. Okay, so if you have this, you will feel that you are not worthy. And in some sense, subconsciously, probably, I'm not worthy because the divine gave me this. They traumatized me in this way. This was what happened to me. So it must mean something. And then we want to solve that situation. So subconsciously, we are searching for a person that can hurt us in the same way or create the same situation that has caused the karma or the trauma. So you want to heal the karma and the trauma before you engage in these relationships again, because then people will show totally different sides to them than what you have seen with them before. They will show other sides. You will mirror yourself differently in them. So, and this is your challenge. And here we have a King of Pentacles. So, King of Pentacles. I feel very many different things here. One thing is that I feel that you are surrounded with people that acts in a way that kind of terrifies you. Okay, they act in a way, from your point of view, it looks like it's not logic and it's dangerous and it's not healthy towards what it is that has value in life. For example, someone not caring about the love because they put all their focus on creating money and wealth for themselves. So they are kind of acting a little bit selfish. You can also deal with situation where a person feels that it's more important to shelter themselves and protect themselves than to show their loyalty and their bonds that they have with you. Another thing might be that people act shy and are not putting in effort into the situation that should be valuable to create abundance in their life. And if you have this on the outside, you most likely have this on the inside as well. Situations where you prioritize a little bit wrong. For example, if you see a good-looking person down the street, you look the other way. If someone offers you a job, you look cool and almost doesn't listen because you don't want to show how much you want that job, so you don't want to look too eager. Okay. And it might be that you see a beautiful crowd of people that have, fun, maybe at your workplace. It's the people that you're acquaintance with, but you don't go there and mingle with these people. So it's something blocking you a little bit to take part of life for real. And you're putting effort into things that really doesn't matter, like surface things. So that seems to be one part. So you can meet a lot of people that seems disengaged, but it's because one little part of you is also disengaged. And not with these people maybe, but in other circumstances. So it could be very good to do Byron Katie's The Work. Search for The Work on the web and you will find her page most likely, Byron Katie. And you can write down all the things you feel about these people, and then you take a new sheet, because you can write out the sheets there, worksheets on her page in many different languages. Then you write down how you are treating yourself this way, and then you take a third worksheet and write down how you treat others this way. So you will find a lot of interesting aspects with you that you didn't see before because they were in the shadow. And in general, it speaks that there's like you can't get people to join you or to, take the big leaps with you or join life with you, join passion with you, join in relationships with you, join in projects with you. So it's like you say, come on. And they are like, no, I don't think so. So they seem indifferent. And this is how you deal with this challenge. And we have the Emperor here, which is Aries. So see if we can get clarity there in the picture. Okay, so this is Odin. He's a master of kind of everything. He was the master of war, poetry, love, all these kind of things. And he was riding the horse Sleipnir, which have 8 legs, so it's a very quick horse. And he had Hugin and Mumin, which was 2 ravens, kind of satellites, which he sent out every day to roam the world and come back with information, much like satellites of today. And he had these wolves also protecting him and being like almost very intelligent bodyguards. And we can see he is working here with the Flash. That's more Thor's department, but he has only one eye. One eye he sacrificed to the wisdom well. So you see things very clearly. You can see when people are not having their best behavior, and you don't have much patience with this. Okay, so and it's fine. Okay, it's another 4, so it's connected to the 4 of Cups that we had in the bottom of the deck. So if they don't want to be with you, they don't have to, but you won't bend to them. You won't show weakness. You won't show that you feel like an outsider or that they have won over you in any way. In yourself, you will kind of degrade them a little bit and make them into children that needs your guidance. And that's probably true. It's probably true. But if you can take away the element of kind of personalizing this situation, it's not about them attacking you or behaving like this towards you. They're just doing you a favor to show you how you're treating yourself. So do the work and look at how you're treating yourself first and foremost. It's the most interesting, because how we treat ourselves is how other is going to treat us. So maybe there's a war inside yourself too, but I think you're handling this in a much more healthy way than many other people. They would become depressed and think, oh, it's my fault, I'm not lovable. You might feel like you're not lovable, but you're not going down with the ship. You're not going to show weakness. Okay, so that's what I see. It's fine. Okay, it's a good thing. It's you. You don't need to change yourself, like your natural reactions, and it's just to see certain patterns. If we have a certain, when something happens, we press play and all drama plays itself out. That's not necessary. We are allowed to be ourselves, but sometimes these patterns are really not you. It's just your survival skill. So try to separate what's truly you and what's just your survival skill. It's kind of the ego trying to survive, and you don't need that. If the ego kind of dies a little bit, that's not a bad thing. If you can feel, okay, so they don't love me, I can see this, it's not, they don't support me, they seem to avoid me or don't want to engage with me, then you can take this to heart and feel it, and it will kind of kill off your ego, because it will make your ego feel humiliated. But your soul will find a solution and see, okay, so I need to love myself. And that's where the healing begins. Okay. And this is your intuition. 9 of Cups. You want only the best. Okay. You want only the best for yourself. You want to have good friends. A good job, which gives you enough money to free up your time, so that you can also have a wonderful free time. So you want to have a job that can make you happy, working with something that you are really passionate about, but also doing things together with your family and friends when you are not working, and be free and lazy and happy and have fun. So this is a card that's very helpful when we want to live a happy life. So try to disengage a little bit from the drama and take the truth out of it. Okay, it seems like these people doesn't want to engage with me. You can take the hard fact from that, whine a little bit about it for yourself. Oh, it's so this is so sad for me, or why don't they like me? But then you say, okay, so they don't like me, I don't know why. And then take this to heart, because you're strong enough to do that, and see what that does with you. Probably it says, okay, screw them. I don't have time to run around, make people like me. I might say something to these people and ask them, okay, it seems like we have a problem. You never want to speak to me when we have these meetings. What's up? Is it something I need to know? So we can do it like that. But anyway, this personalize it, because it just shows you how you deal with yourself, how you take care of yourself. So it's just a favor that these people do to you, to show you how you ignore yourself sometimes. And when you ignore yourself, that's not a good way to create what you want and what you dream about. So they're just doing you a favor, so you can see where you're not creating your life in the best way possible. So do the work, and you will get the answers. Okay, and this is how you follow your intuition. And we have a 2 of Swords here. So it kind of gives away that you don't want to do this erasing your ego thing. So you just become like, I didn't want them as friends anyways, or that guy wasn't good for me, so, and I don't love him anymore, I have moved on. So things like this that your ego will persuade you with, but this is not going to help. Okay, you are going to need to take it to heart. What you see that is kind of a little bit hurtful, but it really says nothing about your worth. It just says something about your patterns. Okay, so it will be a good thing. Don't try to hide it for yourself, to not bruise your own ego. Try to see it, it's self-love, okay? When we start to see the truth instead of illusions, when we start to see how things really are, instead of trying to think positively about a thing. Yes, I think my boss loves me, I'm not going to bother. We can often have patterns that makes people show us their worst side. So if you can work this through and really apply yourself to deal with these patterns, the person will probably change, and they will never know that they came off as they didn't like you. They will suddenly, just when they feel, oh, that person, I've never seen the glow around them before. I really need to go there and talk with them. Maybe we can do some business together. So things will magically change, not by you ignoring these flashes of insight and you know, just fight them. Like, I'm the trooper, I will fight this down. Every opposition, I will fight it down. Instead, and I will ignore the pain, okay? Instead, you see the truth and what it tells you about how you treat yourself, okay? About how you treat yourself. So, and that's going to free your soul. And we need ego for surviving, but we don't need it for things like this. We don't need to have enemies or blame other people or make it their fault or win over them, things like that. We don't really need it. Sometimes we can use it as like a jumping board with a little bit buns in it. So to come out of an abusive relationship, for example, if we think, okay, to hell with that person, I spent these many years to love them and they just abused me. So you just take yourself out of there on a little bit anger and hatred and ego. I will win over you. I will show you. You will just see the behind of me. But after that, it's not really necessary. It's better to see, okay, so why did I put myself in this situation with this abusive person? What's the problem with my own value of myself? Okay? So this is what you need to relax and accept. And we have the Magician here. So you are the creator in your life. Everything you see around you is things that you have created with how you tend to think about yourself and how you love yourself, how you respect yourself. So just relax and accept. You have created this. It doesn't mean that it's your fault, okay? Because if we go to fault and blame, we turn to the lower regions of sin and ego and good and evil, and it's Stone Age. Okay, don't go there. Instead, see, okay, I'm the creator and this is what I've created. It was really not what I wanted. I will try something else. That's all you need. Okay, next level, it's Nine of Pentacles. So you have Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles, showing that you will be able to take really, really good care of yourself. It's like you're building a platform for yourself where you can start to love yourself better, purifying your inside to create more beautiful things on the outside. So you will do this. You will be able to see to this blindfold and see what's need to be done to love and respect yourself and your body more and make yourself more happy. So this is beautiful. This is you. This is self-love in its finest. When we go through epiphanies, see things and then take the right choice, which is to support and love ourselves, to heal from the bottom up. Okay, so result. And we have Knight of Wands here. So Knight of Wands, I think it's your enthusiasm that you will feel when you realize you are the creator of your life. And because Aries are powerful, this is Sagittarius energy, but Aries are powerful, but can be a little bit stiff, like a little bit pig-headed and kind of like old grandpa energy, because life has done you wrong, and like this old warrior kind of energy. But here you get a new energy, a more aimed energy that's work very well with the Magician. So this is you creating your life in the fashion you want it, instead of the old way where you thought that everyone else was to blame for your problems. Okay, so enthusiasm. And here we have the Hierophant. So Hierophant is Taurus. And as some pointed out, Centaur is also Sagittarius. So we have a little bit Sagittarius in this Taurus card. This is also Taurus. So here they kind of quietly avoided you or looked crossed eye at you, or gave you the cold shoulder, didn't want to engage, acted shy, acted disengaged, and now they are open for business. Okay, other people, community, social situations will open up for you. People will start to behave in a different way because you are behaving towards you in a different way. So this is good. It's going to give you success and like new opportunities within society, and better ways where you can cooperate with people instead of going like two suspicious wolves around each other in circles. And then we have the moon, so it shows that there's still things that you are going to have to look at coming to this new stage of kind of enthusiasm and happiness. More things are going to be revealed to you about your patterns, about your past lives, about why you created things as you did in your life. But it will kind of be, it can be painful, feeling can come up that's painful, but mostly it's going to be like watching an old movie and getting a lot of aha moments. Oh, an old movie of yourself and seeing from childhood, oh, that's why I like dotted fabric, because my mother always wore it. I see in this age here when I was 3-4 and we were so darn happy. So that's why I like this. So you will see things when you remember your past lives, for example, or you remember your childhood. You will see things in a new way. You will understand things in a more deeper way. So the journey will continue. 18, 1 plus 8 is 9. But you will have found at this stage, you will have found a platform of happiness where you are creating things in your life that you actually want. And then you are stable enough to continue this journey and have even greater epiphanies to understand even more what you are about, why you came, what pattern you took with you, what karma needs to be healed, what soul part you might have lost, because it can be like this as well, that you have something you are going to have to rescue from here. Okay, only the bravest people go here, and the reward is the greatest treasures. We can suddenly stumble upon a lost soul part that was a really great author. So you will become a really great author, or suddenly you will be able to, you will feel, oh, I want to play the violin, and you will do it great. So, and there's rewards also with finding all the aspects of yourself and remember who you are. Okay. So I will take an oracle card from Mystical Wisdom card deck. So, additional advice for my dear Aries. And we have illusion. Embrace the truth. Okay. So, and we have the moon in both these cards. Illusion. Okay. Illusion. Illusion means having a false perception of something or someone that is not real. Everyone is destined for greatness. However, you may be held back by something you willingly embrace but may not realize it. Your ego is chained to a comfortable materialistic lifestyle or an unhealthy relationship, or just a level of integrity where you can kind of blame others for your problems and walk away from them with anger and, win over them. But now you will realize, okay, so it's just myself I'm winning over. This negative illusion is holding you back from being who you truly are. A mental and emotional rigorous self-evaluation is needed in order to move forward with confidence and embrace your beauty and magician of your life. And your mantra is, I see things with truth and move forward with confidence. Okay, beautiful. So, my dear Aries, this will be very interesting for you. It will be very rewarding, and you suddenly will have much more control in your life or strength in your life than what you had before. Because before, when it was other people's fault, you couldn't do anything about it. Now when you find out, okay, this is my creation, because my thought patterns or my behavioral patterns, so this is something I can change. It's also about this, that you will, instead of just becoming angry when people give you the cold shoulder, or you say something and they just, thumbs up like this, you say something like really elevating or like really thorough, and people are just okay, so like they don't believe you at all, things like this, then you will at this stage be able to ask them, instead of giving the same behavior back, shun someone out or ghost them, you will be able to say what you saw. Okay, you will be able to see what you saw and say it. Okay, so that's going to be a way to not let other people have their illusions left either. If they are acting in a certain way, they will be called out. You will ask them, okay, so what's going on? And instead of just conveniently going away from them, because maybe that's what they wanted. They didn't want to be confronted with their behavior. They just wanted you to know that you were not worthy. And here you will start to see both your own behaviors and other people's behavior, and call both out yourself and others in a friendly fashion, diplomatic fashion, from pure curiosity. Not that you want to win over them. You really genuinely wants to find out what's the problem, so that it can be fixed. Okay, it can be communicated, talked through, and healed. Okay. So my beautiful Aries, I hope this helps. Next time I will come with readings for the general. It's in the middle of October, and if you hit that like button enough, you will probably get a bonus love reading also for Libra season. Okay, so until then, take really good care, and bye bye.